Well, howdy everyone. This video is about growing coffee plants indoors. This is my coffee plant. I've had it for about 2 years. It's in a 5-gallon pot filled with cocoa coir. And a little bit about this plant. First of all, if you want to grow a coffee plant, you have to buy one. You can't plant a coffee bean and get a coffee plant. So you'll have to buy one. They're available on Amazon and in other places. The other thing about the coffee plant is it's an understory plant in tropical jungles. So goes without saying, it's tropical. If it freezes in your house, which I hope it never does, it'll die. The other thing is it likes a lot of humidity because it is an understory plant, and it doesn't really like direct sunlight for any length of time. I've actually read that direct sunlight can kill it. So it's a good plant for indoors. If you have lower light, it'll work. I keep mine on an east window, and it does get some sun in the morning. And what I do is I turn it every day or every other day to make sure, you know, that nothing is getting overly lit and nothing's getting underlit. The other thing about this plant, it really likes water. You need to water it a lot. It likes moist soil. Cocoa is perfect for that. Also, it's helpful to mist it. It's doing really well right now, but when the heat starts going on, the humidity in here will be really low, and it'll be important to mist it probably every day. But it's a pretty cool plant, and no, it doesn't smell like coffee. And if you want coffee beans, it's going to take a while. It takes 3 to 5 years for a plant to get large enough to make beans, and then those coffee beans will take about 8 months to ripen. So I wouldn't grow this for coffee. I would grow this because it's a really pretty house plant. It has really nice leaves. They're shiny. They're kind of wrinkly. It's a great foliage plant. I did have, when I first got it, it kind of lost a lot of leaves down low, and now it's growing more like a tree. Okay, let's turn this thing a little bit so you can get a better look at it. So there's another side. I've turned it around 360, and you can see it's a pretty plant. Alrighty, you know, can't complain. You can kind of see there's multiple stems here. I've pruned this because it has gotten tall. It's about maybe 2.5 feet right now. It had about another foot of growth on top, and that's what I pruned off. I don't know how big it gets. I've heard some people say 3 feet, and then I've heard some people say it could get up to 12 feet tall. So anyhow, that's a pretty big variation. But it's a great plant, and I would add it to my garden. This is part of my zone denial garden. I grow my vegetables, but I have my zone denial garden too. You know, where I have some other stuff like yucca. This is a candelabra cactus. Actually, it's not a cactus, it's a euphorbia. And this monster here is another euphorbia. It's not a cactus, even though it looks like it. Over here, this is an aloe plant. I don't remember the name. It's a flat-leafed aloe. This is called a Medusa plant, and it has grown all over the place. And then I've got another yucca, and this one is a soft tip yucca. It's partially able to grow outdoors. It won't take frost, but if it's established enough, it roots really easy. You can cut a top off and start a new plant. But outdoors, if you have a long enough growing season, it'll grow enough underground roots that it might come back the following year, but frost will definitely kill it. This one here, I forget the name of. It's another yucca, and this one is fairly hardy, at least here in Washington. I have one outside that's doing quite well. The rest of these are pretty much indoors. I got a palm here that's not doing a whole lot of anything. I just think it's not getting enough light. So anyhow, coffee plant worth having, you know. And I'll leave you with that. Happy gardening. Take good care of yourselves. All right. See you later. Bye-bye.